Today we're going to blind rank some NFL things and maybe some not NFL things. But before we get into this video, let me remind you, please go check out w.gg. Look at all their energy drinks. They're really good tasting. They're cheaper on average than your most desirable energy drink you get anywhere else. And also, you get a discount, 10% off with code Shredder, or click the link in the description. Also, check out their merch. You can use my code on anything on the website. Also, go ahead and check out the podcast on our channel or on Spotify. It's Tuesday Night Takes. We talk about the NFL every single week on Tuesday nights. I post, and well, right now in the offseason, it's not every week, but either way, you get the point. Let's get right into this video. So here's kind of the way this looks in terms of the options of what we can do. We can do football players, football teams, NBA players, NFL teams, and that might be where we start. We're going to start with some teams. This website is nice because you don't have to do the whole editing for it. If you know who King of the Fourth Quarter is, this guy, he needs no introduction whatsoever. They do have a ridiculous amount of ads on this website, and I'll try to clear them as much as I can. But so how this works is it's 1 through 5. We get to pick a team. New England's going straight to 5, no doubt about it. Atlanta at 3, I think that's potentially fair. There's a few teams worse. Jacksonville will have to go at 2. This might be putting me in a bad spot. Cleveland will go at 1. Tampa at 4. That's really not great. They're better. I think you can argue that Atlanta is better than Tampa. I think you can argue that Jackson. I think these 3 are all arguable. You put them any way you want, and there it is. Let's restart that and maybe try to get a better roll. The Houston Texans just traded for Stephon Diggs this morning. That crazy deal there. I'm still going to put them at 3. You know, they're not elite, but they're not the worst. Denver, we're putting them at 4, maybe even 5, but here we are. Man. Pittsburgh's defense is way better than Houston's. They have, I don't know. I'll put them at 2. I'm not really happy about it, but that's where we are. I'm going to have to put the Saints. This is not a good one. That is not a good one. Not at all. We'll go on again. Tampa Bay, we'll put them at 3. That seems pretty average. Ravens, they can be at 1. Niners, they have to go at 2, whatever. Chargers have to go at 4, and Bengals, terrible. All right, this is not easy. The Saints, we're going to put them at 4. I think there's a few teams worse. Miami can go at 2. Pittsburgh can go at 3. I'll take that. LA, yeah, their roster isn't great, but they'll go at 5. That blew that one out of the water. We're going to go up to 7 teams and see if this will make it any easier. It probably only makes it worse, but we'll see. Minnesota, they don't have a quarterback, but the rest of the team's decent. I'll put them at 5. I mean, the defense ain't great. Commanders can go quickly to 7. Seattle, I'll put them. I don't think they're that much better than Minnesota outside of like the quarterback position, so I'll put them at 4. Cincinnati can go at 2. We'll do that, assuming health. We're going to quickly put Cardinals at 6. Rams will go at 3. I think that's fair. And the Jets at 1. You know, honestly, that is not that bad of a list. Let's see if I can minimize this a little bit. That is actually not that bad of a list, honestly. The Jets roster is really good. Probably better than the Bengals. The Bengals are better than the Rams. The Rams and Seahawks, you could debate them, but, I mean, I think that's definitely fair. They made the playoffs. They didn't. Vikings, I think that's fair. They're all very close here. But then there's a big drop-off. You probably would want to switch these 2 around, but it's not bad. That's definitely our best list so far. Let's try that one more time with 7 teams. Miami, we're going to put them at 3. They have a lot of holes, however, they have a lot of talent at the same time. We'll put Indy at 4. I like Indy's roster a lot. Buffalo, they're definitely better than Indy. Josh Allen alone makes them better than Miami, 100%. Giants can go to 7. They're bad enough. Panthers, okay, they should have been 7, but they're going to go 6. Pittsburgh's between Indy and Miami, but they'll go at 5 here. And Bengals, that's not too bad. It could be worse. You know, it's definitely not the worst we've seen. Let's try a different list now. We're going to go to the NFL players list, and this is any player, anytime. So, I mean, we start with Brady. Tom Brady goes to 1. Peyton Manning, I'm going to quickly put him at 2. I think in terms of how good of a quarterback you are, Manning could be argued better. He's just not greater. DeMarcus Ware, I'll put him at 4. Very good player. I mean, these are all legends. Okay, LT's going at 3. Trevor Lawrence at 5. That is actually probably a perfect list. That is probably as good as you can get, no doubt about it. Going on, we'll do that again. Wow, do that one again. Tyreek at 3, that's fine. Stephon Diggs, probably, if we're considering there's legends in this, he's going to be 5. Steve Smith Sr., he'll probably be 4. Tyreek's probably past him. Derek Brooks can go at 2. I like that. And Walter Jones at 1, I mean, okay, sure. Moving on, Tom Brady, quickly going to go back to 1. Come on now. Jalen Hurts, once again, considering legends, he's going at 5. T.O. can go at 4. Antonio Brown, I think Antonio Brown, if he would have not gone crazy, would have easily been better than T.O. And then Fred Warner at 2. That's not probably correct yet. All time, Antonio Brown, because of what he did in 6 years, is still probably better than Fred Warner. If you know that 6-year stretch I'm talking about, you know. Yeah, not quite, but it's fine. Calvin, I'm going to put him at 2, personally. I think Calvin's great. Jefferson, he'll be great. He's going at 5 considering legends. Fred Warner, he'll go at 4. I'm fine with that. Trent Williams, I think 3 is perfect for him. And Ray Lewis, that is a perfect list. You cannot rank those any better. There's no way you can rank them any better. Jamar, once again, going at 5. Tyreek, we'll put him at 4 this time. Ed Reed at... Ooh, we're going to go 2 with Ed Reed. He is nasty. Peyton Manning, we're going to put him at 1. And that is perfect as well. Julius Peppers, all-time, has a better total career count than Tyreek Hill. And that just makes enough sense. We're going to go 7 once again. Walter Jones, we'll put him at 5. You know, it is what it is. Max Crosby, considering legends, going at 7. Devontae Adams, going at 6 probably. Trent Williams, we'll put him at 4. I'm fine with that. Urlacher, I'll go 3. We're just counting up at this point. Minka, okay, that messed up the list. That messed up the list pretty bad. And Myles Garrett goes at 1. This list is terrible. Yeah, not a good list at all. We're going to go 10. Let's see if we can zoom out enough to see all of this. Probably not. Close enough. Joe Thomas, very, very good tackle. He's going to go at 4. Adrian Peterson, the longevity's not there necessarily. We'll go at 3. He was one of the best of all time. Aaron Donald, I'll put him at 2. One of the best defensive players of all time. Mahomes will one day be 1. But right now, he's not a legend. I'm going to leave him at 6 to leave room for one more legend. Okay, very fair enough. Peyton Manning. Mahomes would go under Rodgers at this point. So we'll put him at 7, but, flip him around. Antonio Brown, we'll put him at 9. This is a very stacked list right now. Jamar Chase can go at 10. Urlacher, we're going to put him at 8, reluctantly. And George Kittle, not a good list there. We're going to try that one again. All right, so we start off with Fred Warner, not a legend, so we're going to put him at 10. We go to DeMarcus Ware. Yeesh, this one's a hard one to pick. I'm going to put him at, 6. We'll see. Rodgers, I think Rodgers could be argued as the best quarterback of all time. Not the greatest, the best. The talent is by far there. We're going to put him at 2. J.J. Watt, we're going to put him at 4. Jalen Hurts will go at 9. I'm fine with that. The current guys, it's just what it is. You can't really argue with it. Julius Peppers will go at 7, right behind Ware. I like that. Drew Brees, we'll put him at 5. I don't think he's better than Watt all time in terms of positional stuff. Travis Kelce will once again, he's probably better than Peppers in terms of his position, but he's not retired yet, so we're going to change it from there. Reggie White, ooh, that's a tough one. He might be at 1. I'm going to put Reggie White at 1. An absolute monster of what he did. I like this list. I think it's pretty solid. Maybe is it perfect? No, but it's pretty solid. Just for fun, we're going to do the NBA teams really quick, and this is going to count for only this year. The Pacers are actually a pretty solid team. We'll put them at 3. I do pay attention to the NBA. I just don't like to talk about it on YouTube because I just do more football. Minnesota has been really good this year. We're putting them at 2. The Kings, I'll put them at 4. I think that's fair. Nugget, okay, easy 1. And 5, that is perfect. There is not a more perfect list for the NBA that could have happened right there. That is absolutely spot on. Toronto, they're pretty bad this year. They're at 4. Philly, not very much better. Mainly the injury to Joel. Boston's easily the 1 seed. Denver's easily a 2 seed. That's another perfect list. I'm just a goat at the NBA tier list maker. It's not even a debate. We're going to go try 7 this time. Cleveland, they're pretty solid. We're going to put them at 3, though. I think there's a few teams better. Portland can go to... I think we're going to get a... They're pretty bad. They're going to go at 7. Oklahoma City's been pretty good. I'm going to put them at 4. Philly, 5 is probably about fair. I mean, it's a little bit low, but not too bad. 6 is good for Golden State. We need 2 good teams here. Okay, we're kind of there. Can we get a really... Okay, not quite. Honestly, everything 2 and under is probably pretty decent. Maybe not perfect, but pretty good. But after that, I mean, it's fine. Indiana's not better than these 2, maybe 3 teams, but that's about it. This year so far, they've been better than the Sixers, so I'll take it. Now we'll do a couple fun topics just because, starting with video games. Mortal Kombat, I'm not a fan of these kind of side-scroller games. I just don't really like them. Like those that, just, you move back and forth. They're just not fun to me. Pac-Man's a solid game. You know, it's old, but it's a classic good one. 2K, I mean, year to year, 2K kind of stinks, but at the same time, it's a decent game. I enjoy it. I'll put it at 2. I have never heard of Dota. I'm not a huge nerd for these things. Cyberpunk, never played it, whatever, but here we are. We're going to go with another one here. Fortnite, I mean, is it as good as it once was? No. It's still solid. We'll leave it at 2. Pac-Man, we're going to put it at 5. I do enjoy Pac-Man every now and then. I've actually played it recently, interesting enough. Among Us is fine. It got really, really old really quick. Red Dead was fun when I played it, but it's been years. We'll put it at 3. League of Legends, never played it, but there we are. And for one more fun topic, starting with fast food. Shake Shack, never been going to put it at 5 instantly. McDonald's, I mean, do I love it? No, but is it always there for me when I need it? Absolutely, it's going at 1. In-N-Out, never actually had it. I live in the southeast-ish. I mean, more south than east, but, you know. Chipotle, not a particular fan, but here we are. Wendy's is solid. I'll take it. You know, it's fine. Starbucks, not a huge coffee drinker. My wife is, though. I'll put it at 3. I enjoy a couple things from there. Chipotle, don't eat it. Never really had it. Dunkin', it's fine. Not a lover of Dunkin'. Subway's at 2. Burger King at, wow, no, not even a little bit, actually. We're going to go up to 7 different levels here. Burger King, I'm going to quickly put that one at 6. Popeyes is solid. Popeyes is good. I'll take it at, we'll say 3. Dunkin', I don't really ever get Dunkin' or care to have it. Starbucks at 4 is fine. I just don't do it. Pizza Hut, solid, 2. No problem with it. Never had Nando's, never heard of it. Chick-fil-A at 1. That is a good list. I like that list a lot, actually. And one more time for the fast food. McDonald's, it's just so reliable. It's going at 1. Burger King, it can go at 6. I don't care. I don't eat it. Popeyes, we'll put it at 3 again. Shake Shack, never had it. These are a lot of the same ones. Are we already repeating? Wendy's, it's an easy 2. I mean, it's Wendy's. Come on now. Domino's at 4. Actually, first job ever was at Domino's. Fun fact. Five Guys, I've had it a few times. It's solid. I mean, I don't love it, but it's solid. There we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it, and I'm trying to do more videos through the offseason. It's just, we're in a really dead spot right now. Once the draft happens, things will kick up. But either way, here we are. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out jubby.gg or check the link down in the description below. And also, don't forget to watch the podcast. It's coming out weekly-ish at this point. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking the content. Gonna keep it up. Either way, I'll see you on the next video.